dealing not just with the crisis, but with the tragedy of major proportions, and we will not stand for it. Focus Point tells us there were 89 new families into homelessness in the month of October, 2 months before Christmas. That is absolutely disgraceful, but it is also heartbreaking. This week I spoke to my 2 very small grandchildren in London, and they told me that they're writing their Santa letters this weekend. And I thought, and the thought will not go out of my head, what about all those children, the nearly 4,000 children in homeless accommodation and the many more in unstable accommodation, not even counted? What address are they going to give to Santa for their Christmas presents? I think that is appalling, and we don't absolutely make them think. And I tell you that one of the great things that we discovered in all our campaigning, and I think we've all discovered it, is that Irish people do understand. They are angry, they are annoyed. It would only take not another 35 years. We are definitely going to get there this time, because housing, a home, is not a privilege. It is a necessity and human. A place to lay our head on the pillow, a place to hang our hats. It's not asking much, and the government should hang its head in shame. For all our people, homes for all our people.
Well done, Alice Smith, ladies and gents. Folks, I've just been told as we stand here on Dane Street in London, the Homes for All campaign are there, and they're doing the exact same thing there against their housing crisis in England. They've sent a message of solidarity from London to us. Let's send one back to London. What do we want? Where do we want it? What do we want?
Homes for all!
Where do we want it? What do we want?
Homes for all!
When do we want it? That goes back to the guys in London. Right, next up on our last speaker of the day, John Bissett from Housing Action Now. John.
Okay, how's it going, everybody? Can you hear us at the back? Let me see the hands at the very, very back.
Pretty quiet, aren't they, John?
Okay, can we hear it again from the back? Come on! Let's see your hands at the back! Come on, give it up! Okay, I'm a member of a group called Housing Action Now. We've been working for 6 or 7 years on the housing issue. Some of us have been involved in public housing campaigns for 15, 20 years. Some of the people who've spoken are great motivators. I'm going to be a little bit more practical about what we need to solve the housing crisis. Myself and some of the other people in Housing Action Now have been giving out a leaflet today called the Fair Rent Homes Campaign. It's very simple. It says that we need to build 70,000 housing units within the next 5 to 10 years. So we need to begin to think about what are we going to do when we move from the streets into practical action. What we're saying in this document is that the state needs to take action and begin to find the funding which exists and to begin to build a practical house building program to house all of the people who are on the waiting list, all of the people who are homeless, and all of the children and young people that everybody has mentioned today. The problem is that we are in, as people chanted all the way down the quays, very much a power and a class struggle over housing. So the vested interests who have most to gain within the system at the moment do not want that to happen, because there is so much money and so much revenue being made on rent and on mortgages in this country that it is absolutely criminal. Okay, so at the risk of being eminently practical, here are some of the reasons why a new fair rent homes campaign will work. We are offering the state a long-term, sustainable and cost-effective housing strategy. It's a cheaper alternative than the private rented market, as anybody who is here today knows what people are paying in private rent is absolutely astonishing. We will save the state money because the amount of money that is being paid on subsidies within the next 5 years is anywhere between 3 and 5 billion euros. So the Irish government is paying between 3 and 5 billion euros to private landlords who will just take that money, and there is absolutely no solution to the housing crisis. We have large amounts of public land in this country. Currently, so I've been part of a significant campaign on St. Michael's Estate. We have, that is a specific example where the Irish government has land banks at its disposal. What did it want to do on St. Michael's Estate? It wanted, and it still wants, to sell the land to the private sector. We say no. No more sale of public land. Public land for public housing. 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 Okay, so I often stand in these crowds and go say, fuck, when is he going to stop talking, okay? So a huge appreciation to all of you that have come out today from all over the country and from the various different movements. So that's absolutely brilliant. Just in relation to the Fair Rent Homes campaign, the idea is simple. It doesn't really matter who provides the solution. The real issue is that we have a solution. There is a short video on this which says, this is how the model works. Go on the Housing Action Now Facebook page and share the video with friends. And the simple idea is, let's fix a broken housing system and let's bring about a housing solution. Thank you.
Well done. Ladies and gents, we've one more artist and then we're going to send a message out to you. This is Jane Willows. Put your hands together for Jane.
I wanted to write this song for people that don't have a voice anymore because they're dead. So it's for Kathleen O'Sullivan. She died on the streets of Cork, and her mom died in the same spot 7 years ago, and nothing has changed. So it's for Kathleen O'Sullivan. I go by the name of Kathleen. Spends many years in rain and sleet. Just last night I begged for shelter. I in fear of dying on the street. But my calls were met with silence. There was not one there to keep me warm. So I died in my Cork city and sailed away. Though my island's all mine at sea, why did I die upon your street? Oh, should I stand and wait for others to sail away with me? To sail away. As we are drops in this vast ocean, what do our leaders want to see? 10,000 men, women and children that sail away. Sing that. That sail away. That sail away. 'Cause I go by the name of me.
Jane Willows, well done, Jane. Right, before we wrap up with a couple of messages, we want the fight, the repeal is not over. It's next Saturday at 2 o'clock. I've just been given a message there. There's Leafers thrown around. Well, fight for repeal. Right, look, ladies and gents, first of all, on behalf of the National Housing Homeless Coalition, we want to thank you guys for coming out here today. Without you guys on the street, feet on the street, the movement wouldn't be what it is. And we need you to continue to help us in this fight, because we're going absolutely nowhere. We want you on social media this evening. Get your photographs up. Hashtag Homes for All. Let everybody know the housing crisis isn't going anywhere. But more importantly, let's tell old Murphy, if he doesn't do his job, we're going to make him homeless. Don't forget, we're building a movement, and we can only do that with the support of the people. You are the people. We thank you for coming out here today. Well done to all our speakers, our artists, and everybody that happened to put this, or helped to put this together. Once more, what do we want?